Boreas. The League is cornered.
The great name of Alpha Centauri is reclaimed for the Navy, taking us nearer to the League's heart. So close to Boreas. There can be no disloyalty until victory. Even the corrupt must be obeyed.
It's kind of weird they show that again because the watch is gone.
Yeah. Are now on course for Boreas. The League is expecting us to make an attempt on their new home system.
What Gal and I are used to be for the League, Boreas is now for the League.
I couldn't help but notice that our protagonist pronounced it Boreas.
It could be anything.
I suppose that's part of his space accent.
Tomato, tomato in this case.
Fighters before attending to any further vessels sent by the League.
Good.
Pretty sure Boreas is a Greek god of some sort, probably a Titan. It sounds familiar.
This is Ops. There are strange unidentified readings.
Strange unidentified readings. Are you spooked yet?
I'm super spooked. Is it the aliens again?
Not yet.
Oh,
there will be aliens, yes.
Good. It would be nice if we knew what sort of readings. Are these like infrared thermal signatures?
Do you have any idea how terrible our intelligence staff is?
They don't even know how this stuff works. It's just the beeper is beeping.
So we gotta get rid of the hammers before anything interesting happens in this mission. There you go.
Good.
There you go.
Right off the bat this
League
time.
Astro Gun uncloaking.
Okay.
It's a big old rock gun.
Whoa.
Just blew him back into the next system.
Rip your capital ships.
But look, do you see the arrow on the front? I think that's where we need to be.
Huh. Good thinking. Hey there, reactor door.
It's a good thing the reactor is just like one door away, right?
Just right to the core, huh?
Yeah, it was that easy, huh?
Neat.
I don't know how we're gonna have trouble with this one.
You know, I can't even tell if you're being sarcastic. This game could totally be just this simple.
Well, it is. That's the core's gone. We're done.
And there you go. Yeah.
And remember, cool guys don't look at explosions.
Right. Well, cool guys also know that their thrusters work better when you don't fly backwards. So.
I'd still go pretty fast in these ships.
Bye, Astro Gun. I like how it sort of collapsed on itself.
Yes. Apparently the only real, mechanical thing was the actual barrel of the gun, too.
There is to be no celebration now that we have entered Boreas.
No celebrating, kids.
There are much more difficult tasks to come. This is where the League houses its highest commanders and its darkest secrets.
Darkest secrets,
we are here
huh?
to destroy.
Wow.
It is to be hoped that the Sentinel has given you an indication of the extent of the task ahead.
I don't like the attitude of my future wife here lately.
What sort of secrets?
We've broken into Boreas, but Kron's viciousness alienates the Navy. With each success, he takes more extreme measures against our own. ITEL says there are jamming signals of unknown origin in this system. We fight on.
Oh, are you getting spooked yet? Unknown origins.
There are strong jamming signals within this system, though intelligence suggests these are incompatible with known League technology.
So is Drake. Who's that guy, intelligence? You want to let us in on who Drake is?
A Navy battleship is on course to strike against a vital League
Is he a
installation.
Vager?
You must defeat a group of League fighters blocking a jump gate. Then join the group of fighters.
I don't know how you block a jump gate, but okay.
Well, like we've done, we just put a bunch of mines or a big gun pointing at it, I guess.
No, like I've done, I put a bunch of mines there and don't arm them.
Yes, well, that's Navy intelligence for you.
Trigger jump gate. Transfer via jump gate and ensure safety of Navy battleship.
Trigger the jump gate. Okay, fine, sure.
It takes forever for them to actually show up, though.
So, at this point, is Kron really striking out at anything in particular? I mean, the watch is gone. Intelligence division's been disbanded. He's just having paranoid dictator fits at this point.
It's getting pretty obvious that what he wants to do is destroy the League utterly, and we're finally at our destination. So we need to do that. You know, you gotta. This is what we've been fighting for. We need to kill all of them, according to him. There's a lot of multi-stage missions in Boreas. Are you getting spooked yet?
Indicate unknown
I think I capped out on spooked back when we started this episode.
Unknown uncloaking.
Uh-oh. It's a big meat tenderizer.
Navy battleship to unknown force. Please identify yourselves.
It's like the, it's definitely something that resembles the flower ships from the Garden of Kadesh and Homeworld.
Mm-hmm.
Their ships are shards, and they look like mutated flowers. Oh, damn, one shot.
Navy battleship to unknown force. Will you please identify yourselves and your presence?
You
They
can
say that
probably
as they're-
stop asking for identification.
I like
at
how they
this
have a
point.
power outlet on top of the destroyer
Yeah,
there.
well, you gotta plug in your space lamp. Hello, unknown.
This is where the game just starts getting annoying, because even at normal speed, their ships move faster than lasers do, like at max cruise speed, and they are so wily, so elusive.
Uh-huh.
They're so fast. The lasers are slower than the ship speed. It takes
They're really
forever.
durable.
Oh yeah, wait till they start having shields.
Can you grip them with your grappling hook to slow them down?
If I had one.
Yeah. You don't ever run into them. Oh, easy there.
Speaking of running into things, look, I'm not going to make any excuses as to why that happens.
Mm-hmm. Does this guy just spawn fighters forever until you blow him up?
No, you have to destroy him. It's pretty easy until, you know, you look at the left side of the screen here in a second.
What's that UI at the top, in the middle?
How close I am to it.
Oh. Okay.
That's a problem, isn't it?
Rip.
Mission failure.
No.
Mission complete. Opening jump gate.
Well, the pod's gonna go colonize that Earth planet.
Godspeed.
It's... Oh, what was that show called?
Battleship is safe.
Oh, damn, it was that Disney movie.
Facing another
Wall-E,
aggressive
yes.
force in
Yeah.
the system.
That's Wall-E right there.
Early intelligence reports suggest that we are operating within a territorial zone claimed by another race. Our conflict with the League has alerted this race to our presence.
Taking this awfully
We believe They
serene.
intend to drive both League and Navy from Boreas. Commander Kron has urged personnel not to be diverted from the struggle against the League.
I'm just glad that people are acknowledging it for once.
It is confirmed that a military force of unknown origin is attempting to drive both Navy and League from Boreas. They are threatening the survival of our forces within the system. We are attempting to halt their progress before they build up a force capable of destroying us completely. A battleship
always
fleet
completely.
has been dispatched to engage their spearhead.
How do we know they don't already have
You will
that
join the
force?
backup force and guarantee its safety.
We
don't
haven't
know
even
anything.
named them yet.
We don't have an intelligence division.
So how long until we come up with some sort of derogatory ethnic slur for the aliens?
Navy backup force.
Never. They're always unknown.
Against them.
Ugh.
They are aliens, after all.
Scans indicate alien presence in area.
You and I both know that the first thing mankind will do when we find aliens is come up with some good racist slurs for them.
I'm thinking of a lot of derogatory remarks fighting them in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the main ship they have.
Okay. This little
It's like
fighter
a
guy.
flower of some sort. It's
Sure.
oh my god. Just I love this in specifically, so you can see what it's like to actually fight them.
Good heavens. What a pain.
Pod released.
It's the next ship that we unlock too. Like it goes so fast that it's just impossible to control. So for the highest end of fighting, it's really more you're fighting how fast you are more than you're actually, you know, engaging in a super high-speed dogfight of sorts.
Sure, sure.
That took forever, by the way.
I believe it. There was a lot of fade cuts there.
The dreadnought jumps out and then we jump out to follow it.
Sure.
But it never actually shows. Well, I think it does show up at some point, but I just won too fast.
Got lost on the way.
Navy fleet, we cannot withstand their weapons.
Well,
What
a
a
man.
mess.
I don't know who said that. It wasn't Mertens. More of these things. Look at these guys. Look how tiny they are.
They are tiny. And for once, their hitbox is also tiny.
Look at this. It's like a bunch of tiny Widowmakers.
It's adorable.
Well, we just lost another destroyer in one shot. What the hell are we even doing down here? Oh, there's the Dreadnought, but I think at this point I already won.
So, if you don't have to kill the fighters, you just have to kill their big battleship here.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the
and it
real
doesn't
damage.
matter if you lose the destroyer.
Yeah, the destroyer
Is there any reason to kill fighters at all in this section of the mission?
No.
Okay.
I do it because sometimes missions don't end unless they're all dead.
Sure.
They don't really explain a lot of things in this game.
Mm-hmm.
As we've seen. Also, ion cannon's still kind of the best weapon.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mission complete.
Lasers.
Opening jump gate.
At this point, Merton's killed like at least a dozen capital ships.
Although the alien force ranged against us is formidable,
I've killed more than that. Give me some
can
credit.
oppose them. The survival of our backup fleet allows us to put together an assault group to damage this threat. The League appear to be waging their own struggle against this opposition.
Which we never get to see, which kind of sucks.
That's fine.
Data on the alien threat is severely lacking. We urgently require some of their hardware for research purposes. A number of enemy battleships have docked at a processing plant for refueling. You must transfer, via jump gate, to the appropriate sector, where an auto-cloaker will allow you to approach the craft. Firing weapons when cloaked will lead to your detection. Use your leech beam to link to a battleship's computer. You must then use remote control to fly a fighter out of a
Dead come.
There's a lot of problems with this one because you know, how is our technology interfacing with theirs for one? How are we controlling it by remote?
You've seen Independence Day. You just plug your Apple laptop in there, and all their computer
that must be what
screens
they're
get a big
going
old
for.
skull on it.
Must be what they're going for then.
There you go.
So this part of the mission is filler because you just have to destroy 3 of their ships before you actually get to the mission you're supposed to do.
Sure.
And you know, I'm gonna keep harping on it. Fighting these guys.
I know you are.
Fighting these guys.
There's still 23 minutes left on this video, and that's a lot of complaining.
Opening jump gate.
How easy do you think this mission's gonna be?
Oh gosh, I don't know. You're gonna be cloaked. It all depends how fiddly the mechanics are, I guess.
Engaged. Proceed with caution.
Drake to Mercury. This ship will be invaluable in our intelligence
Okay, Ghost Dad, easy.
presence. Intelligence Core thanks you.
We don't have an intelligence core, proving that this is an imaginary friend.
Data leached. Whoa. Shot
It's
you
a
5,000
good thing
times.
that when we take control of their ship, they're gonna stop shooting at me.
Yeah.
Mertens, I'm gonna make a run for it.
Look at the icon next to the weapons.
Spooky.
Alien.
Alien laser. This is like the first time where you actually have to make it to one of those little...
Green
portals.
ones that are evil.
Yeah. Later, nerds.
It'd be funny if we died right now, then it would, like, because it would go like, oh, you didn't capture that ship.
Mission successful. Alien fighter has been captured.
Mission complete.
See that shake when I...
Opening jump gate.
That was actually really easy.
Research units have stripped down the enemy fighter and are currently conducting tests. Although the results will assist us, it has become clear that our only hope for survival lies in combining forces with the League.
Whoa.
The alternative is destruction for us both.
Surprised Kron's willing to go for
Approaches
that.
are now being made to League.
You say that!
Though Commander Kron does
Oh,
not
well,
accept
never
this
mind.
situation. We intend to proceed without him.
Damn. We intend to proceed. So, final fighter, the Voodoo. This
Alright.
thing right here. This thing at, like, normal speed, maxed out, moves faster than, like, any weapon.
Oh, I
Just-
see you've
just-
got alien weapons in there.
Yeah, best ship.
Cool.
Best looking ship. look at this thing. It's amazing.
It's very aerodynamic for something that doesn't have to worry about that.
So what if we didn't destroy that astro gun?
As we were unable to bring our spearhead force into Boreas, we are left with small-scale units suffering from extreme isolation.
They're
Though
lonely.
we
How do you
maintain
get
full
isolated in a
communication
system
with
we're not
Commander
even
Kron.
in yet?
Navy forces inside the enemy system are currently suffering damage and are likely to be the targets of further League activity.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess. The ships which are currently being attacked are likely to suffer further League activity. So I see you're beaming this in from the parallel universe where you succeeded at the asteroid mission.
Yeah, and we're going to use the voodoo because there's no reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
We'd only get it for like one act, which is like 3 missions, so we need to use it now.
Right.
Look
Got
at
a
these stats!
You've got a lot of leftover upgrade points.
Yeah, because I do all the missions.
Yeah.
The Sentinel was the most devastating system defense we've ever seen. We're letting things slip. Kron is enraged. Driven to extremes, he orders executions. Will victory really help us?
That's the Navy we know.
I guess the execution chamber is right next to Merton's bedroom.
Within this system.
These ships are built to fight, not to be like leisure.
However, research units claim they do not recognize a number of the sources.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, our depleted assault force continues to suffer attacks. You are required to assist in the defense of a damaged battleship being targeted by a large enemy force. It must not suffer further damage.
This mission, failing makes missions harder, because that's how Colony Wars works.
Right.
Mission objective.
Failing easy missions, that is.
Ensure safety of
So
But-
by the battleship must not suffer further damage, does it really mean it must not be completely destroyed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't be destroyed. That's not the threat here. Which we'll find out the threat in a minute or two.
Alright.
But yeah, the voodoo. This thing, just look out.
That's one fast ship. Deadgum.
Just the way it turns, though, is so floaty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that missed. I don't know why they give you the seismic lance either. There's nothing to mine here.
Oh, the USS crippled battleship. Pride of the Imperial Navy.
USS Critty Hawk.
We were targeting Navy forces.
Yes.
No, I wasn't.
Scan.
Can't forget about that Navy status this close to the end.
That's right.
Unknown entity. Oh no.
Oh, peas.
This is also
Gonna
the
blow
ship
the crap out of the battleship.
that coincidentally it breaks the game. The ship, because you have alien torpedoes,
Mm-hmm.
and if you destroy certain things in certain missions too fast, scripting breaks and you cannot win.
Neat. The universe is just too petulant. Well, fine, I won't go on.
Look how they look, though. It's
Huh.
very science-y.
That's one explanation for it. I was thinking they looked like the Moonanites quad laser from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It's not an orange square. There's nothing orange about it. So it just ran away with our battleship, apparently.
Alright, well.
That's
later.
a mission failure. You have 20 seconds to knock down its shields,
Wow.
and you wouldn't have the voodoo at this point.
Sure. So this level is just crazy hard if you're in a normal ship.
I don't know if it determines how fast it leaves based on the ship you're using, which I'm willing to theorize, yes, but yeah, that's crap.
Does the game scale difficulty in other missions for ship type?
No, like if you went back to the first mission of this ship, you'd just be like demolishing everybody, even more so than usual. But you get the idea.
Later, nerd.
Seismic plans.
Yeah.
Mission complete. Navy battleship safe.
I don't know if
Well.
I'd call it
Mission
safe.
complete. Opening jump gate.
Why didn't they just like use the ejection pods or something and just leave it?
We are in a position of extreme danger.
Oh yeah,
Though
we
Commander
are.
Kron is pleased that the threatened battleship was saved, he advises all personnel not to be distracted from the struggle against the League. Intelligence are investigating the implications of what we have encountered. However, initial reports indicate another aggressive force operating within Boreas. The only point in our favor is that the League appear to be equally shocked by the turn of events.
How would we know that?
Well, we
It
have a
appears
crack
our
intelligence
conflict with the
division to
League
rely
has
on.
alerted this other
Yeah, but we
force
don't
to
have
our
that.
presence in their territory. Without specific
I don't know why they keep
details,
pretending that we
tracking them
do. Kron just kills them every other day.
necessary to
He just
Mhm.
comes around here and he
units
shoots people.
As we find them. There have been no reports of League activity against us since the original skirmishes within Boreas. You are required to patrol the local vicinity and eliminate any aggressive forces.
This is the final planet mission.
Wait,
This mission, did you ever play Space Invaders?
I did?
Objectives.
It's kind of like that at the second part.
Huh.
So apparently on this planet we have like our HQ is on this planet for Boreas.
Interesting.
So, you know, I have to use basically a fully upgraded Wraith against the the alien ships. But we have the particle gun. And you remember that just charging the particle gun
That's
is an
right.
instant kill.
Turns it into the death ram.
So I'm just trying to eat them all.
Uh-huh.
I have good luck at first, but then it took like a minute to get the last two. See, that guy flew into me. That was lucky.
That was lucky. You were not going for him. I see you're not even bothering to switch to your other weapons.
No!
I guess why bother partially damaging them when they're going to get one shot anyway? Oh, easy.
If I can't go firing it off because I might hit my friends and lose my Navy status. Can't have that.
Yeah, that would be awful.
Head for jump gate.
Mission
This is a really
complete.
spooky planet, though. I don't like this planet at all.
Alright.
The surface looks like flesh, and it's all pink. The sky is pink. The atmosphere is just cooties.
It's the meat planet. Carl Sagan's meat planet.
Unknown presence in immediate vicinity.
Uh-oh.
This is Navy installation to all Navy forces. We are under attack.
This is what happens if you fly in the ground.
We require immediate
Literally nothing.
It's rubber.
Neat.
Takes a while before the mission actually starts, though.
So do the aliens have any other battleship, capital ship designs? They all seem to be this big meat tenderizer shape.
It's the big stem.
Alright.
Weakness.
It's launching these, quote-unquote, spores at the installation,
Sure.
and you have to fire
Cool.
your particle gun at them.
Can you kill them with anything else?
Maybe, but it would be really inefficient, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Navy fighters, we need help. We need those charges destroyed before they hit us.
It's a good thing they move just hilariously slowly. This could be a big deal if they put it on like a torpedo or something.
Yeah, it might actually not win the mission ever. Look, just look at this shit. Look at this. Just look what I go through here. More complaining, more ranting about alien ships.
This is Navy installation. We haven't got much.
I just gave up.
Alright, Navy installation.
By the way, the particle gun, I don't do that when it veers suddenly. It kind of goes its own direction, and you just have to suggest where it goes.
Mm-hmm. Just ask it politely and hope it listens.
Do you see what's
today.
going on here?
I do.
I didn't even get the final shot. It blew up because it was on fire.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that ships took damage over time when they were on fire. I thought that was just
It's very low HP. They'll just perhaps blow up on their own.
interesting. Whoop.
And when it runs out of its evil spore bio-bombs, it leaves.
You'd think it would have brought more than 6.
There was way more than that.
Oh, okay.
Way more. Just cut out all of it because it's just that.
Opening jump gate.
I don't think we really removed the alien threat so much as they just got bored and left.
Thankfully, the League
Right.
still appear to be fully occupied dealing with the alien threat, just as we are. The survival of Navy HQ allows us to coordinate a more effective strike against the force.
Why are we basing ourselves on a
Whether we
planet
will
and
be
not
able
on a
to
ship where we
eliminate
can
them
move around and be safe?
Because
Remains
you
to
gotta
be
have gravity
seen.
every so often or your bones disintegrate.
In Intelligence confirmed that we have encroached on the territory of this alien force. They intend to.
Somebody
join
messed
us
up the
and
text
lead
speed on this
of
one, by the way.
Boreas.
it's loading in
They
really
currently
slowly
have
compared to the
a
dialogue.
long-range anti-battleship beam weapon targeted on the Navy. Using crystal discs, they plan to amplify the beam and destroy an entire planet.
Oh, yes!
Oh man, crystal discs.
However, we intend to manufacture a series of reflective discs which can deflect the beam. You must tow asteroids to our processing plant in order for the discs to be made.
This is such a Rube
Once the
Goldberg
discs are
plan.
produced,
There's a lot about this mission that I have issue with. For one, why can't we stop the weapon firing? Where is it, for one? Because it's obviously going to fire. We know where it's going to fire from if we know where the discs are. So our plan instead is, even if we destroy the amplifying discs, even if we destroy their amplifiers, it's going to destroy the planet somehow.
Yeah.
So we got to put our own discs in there, which we're going to manufacture in the span of about 5 minutes.
Do we not like have tugs to tow asteroids? Do we have to use our elite pilots and their fighter ships to tow them?
We have grapple guns. Navy pilots need to learn to be self-sufficient, man.
Haha. This is your humility training for the week.
Allow sufficient quantities of ore to be mined. Leave the area via jump gate.
Would you believe that this is probably the hardest mission in the game?
Oh hey, League. I didn't think we were fighting them at this point.
They're around. They're just...
Oh,
they think...
they're
they have-
trying to manufacture their own reflective discs.
No, they're just yelling for help all the time.
Ah. Sloth.
Anyway, yeah, you destroy all them and you just tow the 3 asteroids over
Sure.
to this thing, and then we get to go to the most gimmicky mission in the game.
Oh good. That's that's saying a lot, considering...
Yeah, we've seen the spider bot, the... it's hard to go anywhere after mentioning the spider bot.
This is Ops. League threat has been defeated. Well done, pilot.
This is
You
a
may never know who
reused
installation
yeah.
of our battle plans.
from Cronus.
What, you mean our headquarters? I think I know how important the headquarters is.
Yeah,
to
the
our
headquarters
battle
is pretty
plans.
important because they're going to destroy the planet it's on. Because they couldn't biobomb it with one ship. It's like,
right.
Well, shit, we got no chance now. They just stopped us from bombing a planet. They didn't destroy a ship, but damn, now it's time to blow up the whole planet. Fuck these guys.
Do you know how hard it is to manufacture those biobombs? Those are artisanally crafted. It's
pretty impressive.
From Space Etsy.
That's a really impressive explosion for a disc.
Wow.
Seek and grapple into place.
Disc intensifier. All right.
See, cool guys may not look at explosions, but the really cool guys run through the explosions.
Uh huh. It's a good thing our discs are just right here.
Yeah, they jump them in for us.
Uh huh.
So you're gonna see why this. I think this may be the hardest mission in the game here in a second.
Really?
You would think that this is super simple. You just drag it over.
Uh huh. Is it the joy of PS1 era hitboxes?
This doesn't count, by the way.
Uh huh.
Grapple attached.
So it doesn't like snap into place when you get close.
It will. It just has to be in the most pixel perfect spot.
Oh gosh.
Look how it's like bouncing my grapple gun off while it rebounds away. It's rude. This still isn't counting, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Well, see you in a week, folks.
Grapple attached.
I like how the aliens kind of jump in and then just leave.
They saw what you're trying to do and they just felt, no, there's nothing more we can do here.
Grapple attached.
I think this is, that's the point where I was like, oh, fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to bring it in at the perfect angle, and your grapple will detach automatically, and then it will just kind of like zoom right into where it needs to be.
Sure. Can you
Because that
drag
makes
each disc to any given reflector, or just
Yeah.
each one? Okay.
We don't even get to see the thing
What?
blow itself up. It's just a. We can see the planet blowing up will be in the fail video, but I don't even get to see them blow up.
The beam weapon is merely an indication of what the alien force will use in battles to come.
No, it's not.
The only option we have is to combine with the League to face this common enemy. Approaches are being made to League High Command, though our own leader, Commander Kron, does not accept this situation. We intend to proceed without
Maybe
him.
just push him in a closet or something.
Yeah.
We've been tricked, our beliefs cast aside. Exchanging one enemy for another, we must now fight to defend League forces as well as ourselves. Kron's personal guards beg us not to side with the League. Few listen. I never thought this day would come.
Reconnaissance missions have discovered the alien force's entry point. They have a temporal warp hole maintained by Weblock. We intend to clear a path to this Weblock prior to a further offensive. You must send the Super Strike cannon's parts through a jump gate before following them through. Defend the cannon during its
Does a
self-assembly.
temporal warp hole mean it's
Once
a
this is
time
complete,
machine warp
don't
hole?
with- and use it
You
to
know,
destroy the
in that
advancing
second video
forces.
that I really want you to watch, you will find out exactly what a temporal warp hole is and what a weblock is.
Mission
I was gonna say, I didn't think we ever would. It just sounds like plain old Star Trek technobabble.
This mission is annoying. You have to. So here's our plan. Okay, so we're gonna go build a super gun at because the alien force is bringing in their main fleet, so we're gonna go blow the shit out of them. But to do that, we need to get our cannon parts through a jump gate that will kill me if I fly through it.
Good, good.
Because we really needed that to happen. It's not like we had this warp hole gun jump gate gun that just warps things that we could fire at the whole cannon itself, or just jump the whole cannon through. No, I have to risk life and limb just transporting the thing there.
Yeah, can we not just assemble the cannon here and then warp it through? Just send a drone to tow it?
Because that's literally going to happen. Is the gun can warp? It is fully capable of doing it.
Of course it is.
Mission complete.
Why wouldn't it be?
Opening jump gate.
Warp jump portals are really easy to make.
This is a gimmick mission, but look what it says in the objective there.
Dock with the cannon? Wow.
Destroy enemy fleet with cannon. So, the first time we saw the super gun, we had to charge it with the leech beam and all that. But this one actually has self-sufficient power, and we get to use it.
So right now we just have to defend it while the parts float towards each other. And
yeah, we got to destroy them all. Then
self-assemble.
it'll be safe.
All right. See you trying to grapple the poor guy. No luck.
I'm not. I instinctively stopped it because I was like, no, this isn't going to do me any good. Because if you grappled someone in Colony Wars 1, it actually slowed them down a bit.
Right.
This one, they're still moving around at the speed you are.
Sure. Sorry, chum.
Oh my god, aliens.
Cannon assembled. Prepare to dock.
Alright. Man, that's a big old gun. I didn't realize it was that big.
This thing spins around like a paint mixer, by the way.
Now powering up.
Ooh.
I bet you think that missed, huh?
I did. Shame on me, I guess. Wow, that thing really shot you pretty hard.
Yeah, you have to know where they're coming. I mean, I didn't, but for the most part, you can only take a specific amount of hits.
Sure.
Hold on, my phone is being shitty.
Man, those things are far away.
Yeah, space is big.
I mean, relative to space, they're not that far away. But
the explosion may be far away, but man, is it impressive.
Mm-hmm. So how many of these things are we killing?
4.
All right.
Oh. That's 2 lucky shots in one video.
It's interesting how they keep they warp into different places. It's not just the same every time. That's a little something.
The last one's the easiest one because he doesn't really move.
Mm-hmm. Man, you're pretty close to dying, though.
Yeah, you're gonna be pushed to the edge on this one.
Alien threat eliminated.
Mission successful. Alien fleet destroyed.
Yeah. Do you notice there's no ship going through the jump gate here?
I did notice that. Mertens himself in his little...
The successful
Space.
operation of the strike cannon has
Just be
ensured
ripped
a clear
apart as
path
soon as he
through
gets
to
in
the
there.
Alien Forces weblock. We can now attempt to seal off their entry point and further investigate a truce with the League.
And that's where you get the voodoo again. Somehow we got the voodoo again, even though we didn't really capture alien fighter there.
Well, we found one floating in the wreckage.
There is a lot of wreckage. And there's going to be even more, because the last act is the madness of Kron.
Oh, good. I knew he would be coming back. Well, tune in next time to find out what the heck a weblock is, I guess.